Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the tabernacle of David, the hopeful elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And, it's just a quick news, quick update. So, as you have it, my main page, Vegassitdowns, has finally been terminated. And I wasn't going to hold my breath. I already knew that, that time was coming. I had 2 strikes on the page previously, and I still had another month before, the first strike went away. So I definitely wasn't going to hold my breath to that. I tried to, watch how I, word or title the videos, and try to keep it, in compliance to the sensitivity, of the algorithm on YouTube. But apparently it don't even matter about the title of your video, because all they got to do is watch the video, and they can make the decision from there and flag it. So basically my main page is out of there. So those of you brothers and sisters that are that were subscribed to that page, you can still catch me on my secondary page, which is now, it's gonna have to be my main page now, GMS Vegassitdowns BAHA. And also the other page that I post on is GMS2 or more gathered in the name. All right, and I'll put the links to the other page, GMS2 or more gathered. I'll put that in the description box. But this goes to show you how hurt this devil is, man. And really, he's exasperated, by this truth, because this truth is overwhelming him to the point of frustration. He's hanging on a rope, so to speak. So this is his tactic to get back at us. All we doing is pushing the word. Now, all I did was I reposted a video, and it was only up for like maybe 15-20 minutes before I got that notification that it was flagged upon review, and they had to remove it. And you brothers, you tell me what exactly was hateful in that video. Where was the exact hateful content in this very video? This video that I posted up was from the brother GMS Austere Man, in which he was going into a cop who know that he was an Israelite, and he was part of I think he might have been a part of IUIC, which is a lot of cops in that organization. But I guess they investigated him for being a part of the Hebrew Israelites. But we know the world knows us pursuant to the perception that they paint us by way of mainstream media, as a so-called black nationalist group or a black hate group. So because this cop is a part of his basically a faith, all right, a heritage, now he's being persecuted. They're basically firing him from being a cop, making him leave the force, which I wouldn't be a part of this damn system anyway. So really, the Lord kind of spared that guy. And this is, the scriptures warn us about this time in and time out, man, that you're going to be persecuted for righteousness' sake. And the very same reason that, this Jake in particular that's going through the persecution is the same reason why we're going through the persecution, getting flagged on YouTube, getting our channels terminated. That's their way of demonizing and ostracizing us, man. Let's get a scripture. Let's go to Philippians 1 and 29. And it says, "For unto you it is given in the behalf of Hamashiach, not only to believe on him, but also to suffer for his sake." All right, and those of you that that's in this thing, all right, you believe on YAHAWASHI, you believe that the Son of the Most High, he died for your sins. He came for the nation of Israel. He's a so-called black man. from the tribe of Judah, that he's coming back to, judge and make war, with the nations, that he's coming back to establish his throne, or the throne of David on the planet Earth. Okay. You believe all these things, you subscribe to it, then in this world, you're deemed as a societal threat. You're a threat to this man's whole New World Order setup. So guess what? You're going to suffer for being in this thing, man. Whether you're a male or a female. You believe in this thing, persecution is coming for you, man. That's just how it is. And that it's happened to us, time in and time out through our history. Okay, we got persecuted. The scriptures say, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, man. That was when the Romans was persecuting Jake. Okay, let's go from there to Matthew 5 and starting at 11. All right, and a lot of our persecution was from our own people. All right, I don't know how many bug outs, how many weirdos, how many scoffers and agents were subscribed to my main page. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of agents, that were creating, false channels and subscribing. Was probably creating channels with females in their avatar to make it seem like it's a sister that's subscribing, only to view our content so they can, thumb him down or flag him, man. Either way, that's just more persecution against the men of the Lord for just speaking the truth. Hey, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Hey, we're known for speaking the truth, man, and the truth, is very hurtful in the sight of this very, estrogen filled, sensitive, leftist society, man. But anyway, this is Matthew 5 and 11. It says, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake." Yeah, and Esau, he's the devil. The scriptures talks about how he's the accuser of thy brethren, and basically, he falsely accuses us. He likes to, place us under categories, to try to label us and demonize us. They call us a black hate group. We're not no black hate group. You got brothers that look like Edom, that could pass for Edomites that are in our some of our camps that are Israelites. You got Hispanics and Native Americans that's all in the camps. So how the hell are we a black hate group? But we do hate wickedness. The scriptures say, to hate the evil and love the good. But Esau doesn't want you to hate at all. He wants you to tolerate and accept and condone and conform to every level of manner of wickedness that he upholds, man. So we're basically like a thorn in his side, so to speak. We're a nuisance to him. That's why it says in Proverbs, you rebuke a scorner and he will hate you. What does it mean to rebuke? It means to, to convict, to find fault with, to prove that you're right. And he knows that we're right about him. And that's, it's frustrating him, man. He doesn't want to hear it. So he has to resort to these measures. Now all of a sudden you gotta state if your page is age appropriate for children. You gotta commercialize your videos now all of a sudden. It's business now. Get the fuck out of here, man. You want to get the Israelites off of YouTube. All right, we ain't ignorant to your devices, man. But hey, the scriptures say that you would do these things, man. It says, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake." Yeah, you're a hate group. You're a cult, a wicked cult, evil cult. You're you're a bunch of rapists. And then it helps no further when they seeing videos of guys on social media claiming to be Israelites. They got fringes on, but they rocking putting bandanas over their face, or burning yarmulkes. Going to the gun range, shooting guns, getting into fights with Edomites, on camera, just doing the most, man. Giving these devils more ammunition, We supposed to be persecuted for righteousness' sake, man. All right. And that's what we're doing. We're being buffeted for being followers of the. All right. Because, hey, we glory in these persecutions. Because, matter of fact, let me go to 1 Peter. Let's go to 1 Peter. I think it's like 4. Because YAHAWASHI is being glorified, through our sufferings, As 1 Peter 4 and 13, it says, but rejoice in as much as you are partakers of YAHAWASHI's sufferings. They tried to ostracize YAHAWASHI. They tried to throw him off cliffs. They tried to, entangle him in his speech to see if he would incriminate himself. Pontius Pilate was trying to get into his head. They tried YAHAWASHI from every angle, man. And they all failed, and YAHAWASHI still remained obedient unto the cross. So, as long as we do the same thing and walk in his footsteps, hey, you're going to be persecuted. You're a partaker of the Lord's sufferings, man. It says that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. If you be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High power resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, because everything that we speak is thus saith the scriptures. YAHAWASHI comes in the volume of the book is written of him. So everything that we say is co-signed by YAHAWASHI because it's in his book. So when we come out and we speak these scriptures, Esau calls it hate. So really, it's like YAHAWASHI is taking the reproach. They're calling him, hateful. They're saying that, he's, the leader of a cult, so to speak. Because, hey, that's who we labor for YAHAWASHI, man. YAHAWASHI told us to occupy till he comes. This whole thing of ours, man, this whole ministry is to carry on the legacy that YAHAWASHI left. All right, to go out there and feed the sheep, the flock of Israel, to wake up the elect, to prophesy against the nations. That's what we're doing. And these people are offended. That's why YAHAWASHI said, blessed is ye that are not offended in me. And the world is going to be offended, especially the damn devil, because the testimony of YAHAWASHI is the spirit of prophecy. All the prophecy leads to Esau, Edom being destroyed, taken down, stripped from his power, man, going into captivity and paying for all the wickedness that he's done since his existence. Okay, so because we're doing that, on the earth, as servants of the Lord, we're going to take that heat from it. It says, on their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. Okay. So, hey, that's what it is, man. So going back to Matthew 5, it says, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And that was Israelites, our own people, persecuted the men of the Lord. How much more Esau, Edom, the devil, or the man who hates us, who had a perpetual hatred, since Cain, So hey, that's what it is. We're going to be ostracized. We're going to be demonized. We're going to be persecuted. You're going to try to silence us, because he doesn't want this word to further continue, being pushed, throughout the earth. But it's too late, because the Most High already he already used us, man. All right. This is Isaiah 20, I think it's 29. Isaiah 29 and 21. And it says that make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. And that's what they do. All these different attempts, on social media to block out, this knowledge, that's them snares that they putting out there to prevent us from, rebuking and reproving and exhorting with all long suffering and doctrine. All right. Because this devil is constantly getting exposed left and right. Right. It says, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. So that's what they do. So, hey, and this thing doesn't stop. Of course not. We're going to continue to prophesy, do this work. All right. Pages are still getting developed until, it's time for us to, finally, shut down. you know, and the spirit has it, you know, brothers are moving back onto daily motion, which, you know, I'm trying to still figure that one out because, you know, I was able to create a page on there, but I can't find where my video is at on when I upload the video. I can't seem to, because you have to partner up, you know, with Daily Motion to create an actual profile, and it's not even letting me do that, you know? So I just have a blank page that nobody can find, you know, but, you know, this is, you know, the things that we have to deal with, man, you know? But it doesn't stop, you know, because we still going to go out there on the highways and byways. You know, Jake is going to adapt and find a way anyway. We're going to YAHAWAH, you know, use our nature, all right, to you know, finesse this damn devil and still, you know, get this word out. Because guess what? We already got the victory, man. We already won in the spirit. We're just waiting for it to play out. You know? He's already condemned and he know it, man. No matter what he tried to do, you know, to persecute us and do with his, you know, his faggot ass tactics, you know, because he's offended. You know, that doesn't matter, man. He's still, at the end of the day, he's going to be, you know, he's convicted. And the scriptures say that, you know, because of that, he will be wroth, you know, with Israel, predominantly the elect of Israel. This is Revelation 12. And, yep, this is Revelation 12 and let me read 12 and 12 and then I'm gonna jump down. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he know that he have but a short time. And that's exactly why, you know, this devil is very frustrated, man. You know, he sees that we're right about everything we're saying and prophesying against him about, you know. So the fact that we're a constant reminder of his end, he wants to, you know, get rid of that, you know. So he's wroth with us. This is Revelation 12 and 17. It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. And who is that woman? That's Jacob. OK, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, the elect, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of YAHAWASHI Mashiach, which is the spirit of prophecy. All right. And when you look up that word wroth, the Greek argizo, and it says to provoke or enrage, become exasperated. All right. And when you're exasperated, that means that, you know, you're very irritated and, you know, very angry, man. Matter of fact, let me go to Google real quick. Yep. And it says intensely irritated and frustrated. All right, to the point, man. You know, you put up a video and it's just, you know, content that in no way, shape or form is not influencing people to inflict violence on another people. You know, it's not telling you to go and rise up and do anything carnal. You know, you upload, you know, edifying videos and that's considered hate. You know, don't even have nothing to do with, you know, hate speech, you know. But that's what Esau interprets it as, because really he's so affected by this word that he's exasperated about it. So he wants to just get rid of it altogether, you know. So he's intensely irritated and frustrated. And that's why ultimately the next step for this devil, if he wants to, you know, try to, you know, stop this thing, this word from going out, he's going to have to come down and persecute us physically. He's going to have to physically come to try to remove us. But, hey, he's hesitant because he listens to us. He knows that the Lord is actually with us, man. All right. When you try to come in when the enemy shall move in like a flood, then shall the Lord lift up that standard, man. OK, so that's why, I mean, really, he could just cut to the chase and just say, you know, all you dudes are criminals. You're hateful. You know, you have no place in our society. We need to get rid of you all. So let's go and remove and lock up every dude that's a part of this organization, this growing organization. There's millions of us, man. All right, pursuant to the studies that Vocab gathered, there's so many of us, and those numbers are still growing, still increasing. So this devil knows what time it is, man. All right, so that's why ultimately he will make war with us. All right, but that's when the Lord's going to step in and intervene. All right, so hey, come on with it, you pieces of shit, you devils, man. Come on with it, man. Cause we sick and tired of your shit. You sick of us? Hey, we sick and tired of your shit, man. Okay, we ready to rule, man. We're done with you. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it with that. Lord willing, you brothers, I'm gonna try to put the link to the Two or More Gather page, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because those will be the two main channels that I'll be up point on. And mind you, this my secondary page, GMS Vegassitdowns BAHA, that one also has a strike on it. So, Lord willing, I'm gonna try to be very careful with the titles. But either way, man, his word is still gonna go out, man, because the scriptures say his word will not return to him void, but it'll accomplish that which he please. All right, so they can flag all my video, they can take down all my channels. I don't give a shit. All right, this word's still gonna go out, man. All right, and all the Akim that you see, they're still pushing strong. Okay, you devils are through. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to YAHAWASHI. Till next time, Shalom.